All right, man, we back, man. Crazy day today. Started off terrible, but we turned things around, man. We turned it around. So, what happened today, man? So, I delivered my load that I had previous to this. The load that I had before left all this trash in my truck. I cleaned out the trash the best I could. I was gonna go get a truck wash, but the truck wash was 70 miles away. Not only that, it's one of the busiest truck washes in Louisiana. So I said, you know what? Maybe the next load was a dry load. So I'm thinking maybe if I go there and it's not really, they're not that, nope. This place wanted the trailer spick and span. But mind you, there's other drivers here. There's other drivers here that their trailer look exactly like mine. So, we're all lined up looking at, they all got the doors open. I'm looking at everybody's trailer like, okay, his trailer pretty much looks about like, it looked like mine. It wasn't, a little bit of debris, little wood chips here and there, nothing major. So everyone's getting loaded. It's my turn to get loaded. Tells me to back in the door. I get in the door, guy comes back out. I see him walking back out. I feel like I'm thinking he's gonna say something. So he comes out, he says, hey man, I can't load your trailer. You gotta go get it cleaned out. Man, every other driver's looking like, man, your trailer look like mine. I don't know why he's telling you to go. So he comes back out, and because all the drivers, we're all looking at the trailer to see, what's different between my trailer and everyone else's. He comes back out, he said, the only reason I turned you away, your trailer was fine. It was a French fry on the floor. One French fry, man. I said, look, he said it looks like some type of food or something or something. And I was like, I picked it up. I said, man, it's a French fry. And he was like, oh yeah, man, I can't take it. Once there's any type of food in there, anything else, I can't take it. I said, I'll take the French fry out and I'll throw it. I said, nope, you gotta go get the whole trailer washed out. Man, I was not about to drive 70 miles away to go get this trailer washed out, man. Luckily, it was time for me to use my brain. So I had to go outside of the gate. I'm parked outside of the gate and I'm just, pondering, what in the world am I going to do, man? I don't feel like driving 70 miles. I'm going to get to the truck wash. It's going to be a line of trucks outside the truck wash. I'm going to spend 3 hours there waiting to get my truck washed and then drive 70 miles back. I would have ran out my entire clock before I even had a chance to get anywhere. And this is all, this is unpaid, because we get paid the empty miles and loaded miles, but anything outside of that, me having to go get a truck wash, I don't really want, I'm quite sure the company would have paid me for it, but I didn't want to go through that. You understand? I didn't want to have to go through explaining to them why they need to pay me for these 70 miles. So what I did was I ended up, I didn't know if that guy was beeping next to me, but so what I did was I went into my phone. I said, we got to think fast. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call mobile detailing. Let's see, these guys, they wash cars with the power washer. Maybe they can come wash out the trailer. So I'm calling around. Every guy telling me, this one guy told me he's booked until 3 weeks from now. I didn't know car washing was making that type of money. Maybe I'm in the wrong business. If you booked for 3 weeks, you can't come wash out a trailer. But hey, so all of them were most of them wasn't answering. I was like, I'm really gonna have to drive this 70 miles. Then it dawned on me. I said, who else uses power washers that are mobile? I said, oh yeah, them sidewalk guys, them guys that sprayed the sidewalk and that side of the houses. Let me start calling some of these guys. So I'm looking nearby, found this guy, man. His name was Paul. Man, Paul came through for me. He said he actually just got in the house and he was getting ready to call it a day. He said, it sounds like I'm in a bind. He's willing to come out. He didn't charge me extra or anything. And he didn't try to hit me over the head because, I was in a bind. He came out and genuinely did me a favor. There's still good people in this world, man. Paul, I want to thank you. I'm putting his information in here. I'm gonna link it somewhere. I'm gonna put it right here somewhere on this video. I'm gonna put his information on there. Look at the work Paul did. Man, Paul was inside this trailer. He got here, he hooked up, he said, what do you need? He washed this trailer out. Man, it was cleaner than the Blue Beacon do it. It was cleaner than, and he did this all in 15 minutes. He came out, he was there within 15 minutes. He cleaned the trailer out. It smelled good. Paul did an amazing job. I also got to thank the owner of the seafood warehouse, which is maybe like 3 warehouses down from me, because Paul didn't have a water hookup. But I started going to all the warehouses, man. Hey man, I got a guy coming. He's gonna wash out a trailer, man. This other warehouse won't load it unless it's washed out. He just needs a water hookup. Man, the guy originally said no, because I wasn't the one that asked. The security guard here went over and asked for me, but I went myself. And sometimes when you get a no, you don't know the reason why you got the no until you're looking in someone's eyes and you ask them yourself. Sometimes people can see you genuinely need this. You really need this, just by looking at you in your eyes, and it may change that no into a yes. The security guard didn't really need it. She probably went over there to go ask, and he looked at her like, no, I'm not doing that. But maybe, I said, maybe if I go over and he just sees me, he sees how, in this situation right now, how desperate I am to get this trailer loaded. I just need it washed out. Maybe he'll change his mind. And sure enough, and something told me, I knew maybe my luck would change today, because just when I was feeling down about the situation and just like stressed out, overwhelmed with it, a ladybug landed right on my windshield, right in front of me. I don't know if anyone's superstitious like I am. I wouldn't say I'm superstitious. I'm not superstitious. I want to say all things happen for a reason. That ladybug landed on there. It just was like, for me, it was a symbol that my luck was about to change. Let me go over here and ask. I go over here, I ask the guy, he looks at me, and he says, I got a water hookup. It's in the back. If I'm not here, I'm going to tell my managers to let you come over here and do what you got to do. And, hey, man, hopefully the day turns around for you. Man, good things happen to good people. I try to be a good person as much as I can. And, man, some things ain't, some things, it ain't but God, man, looking out, for his good people, And, man, I got to thank both of those guys. I got to thank Paul. I got to thank the seafood place. I'm putting their information on there. I don't know where to buy their seafood, but if you see their logo somewhere, man, definitely support them. Definitely support Paul. Truck drivers, if you're in Louisiana, New Orleans area, and you need a trailer wash out, call Paul. He's on the way. He said he appreciates me putting him in the video. I told him I would. So I'm going to link his information in the description. And you'll see Paul, doing some of the work. The place I'm at, man, is real beautiful over here, man. I'm like right by the water, right by the Mississippi River. And I came on the perfect day. They had an air show going on. I seen fighter jets flying and everything. They had cruise ships going up and down. Yeah, today was an interesting day. It's not over yet. I still got a lot of driving to do, but I just wanted to tell this story and get this out here. So drivers, if you ever get down, man, sometimes you just gotta woo-saw for a minute. Sometimes you just gotta calm down for a second and just think, all right, what do I need to do? Sometimes you can't dwell on the problem. You gotta start thinking about the solution, because if you dwell on the problem, you're never gonna fix anything. Today, I'm glad I calmed down, took a deep breath, and said, let's figure this out. How are we gonna fix this issue? And we got it done, thanks to Paul and the seafood warehouse down here, man. That's my video for today, man. Hey, drivers, be safe out there. If you appreciate, me pushing out content, man, leave me a like. If you ever been in a bind like this and somebody helped you out, leave it in the comments, man. Let me know. Let's hear about those blessings, man. And I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Oh wait, before I'm out, don't talk about me. I know I still got the same stuff on. I'm making this video the very next day. I ain't get a chance to get to the shower. I'm not a dirty trucker. I'm going to the shower right after this. Alright? So don't grind me up. But hey, till the next time, man. Till the next video, I'm out of here.